Rachel, and today I am back with a video that has fast become one of my favourite videos to film. I just love setting this up. Today we are setting up my B6 Stalogy for February. So I have got my Stalogy here and I have got all the bits and pieces that I'm going to use. I've got some printables which are all freebies, I think. Pretty sure they're all freebies. So this one and this larger one. Whoops, not that one, that's another small one. Is it? Nope, that's the other side of the large one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these ones are from Printable Kate, and these are monthly. I just want to hide that picture. I don't want to show you what I'm putting on my monthly first before we get in there. So yeah, they're free from Printable Kate, or Printables by Kate. You can find her on Instagram really easily. That's just a freebie. That was actually a printable for a post-it note that somebody put in a Facebook group that I'm in that I was very grateful for. And this is a freebie that is from Annie's Printable, and it's a sleep tracker. And then I've just got some vellum from RachelBeautyPlans. So you can see by these two pictures that I'm sort of loosely going by a Valentine's Day theme. I don't know why, but every time I go to say Valentine's Day, I want to say Halloween. I think I've done that in my videos all the time. I want to say Valentine's Day and Halloween just wants to come out, but Valentine's Day. So this is just an image that I typed into my phone on Google, and I just put Hello February, and this is one that came up. This one doesn't have a watermark on it, so I can't credit where this has come from, but that's what I do to set my monthlies up. I just get an image from Google. So yeah, we're going to set these pages up. So you can see that my lovely B6 Stalogy has like a band on it, and this was Paige's idea. Paige gave me this. This is actually one of her old headbands that doesn't fit her anymore, and my book sits on the shelf like this, and she asked me why I don't close it, and I said because it doesn't close anymore. And then later on in the day she bought me this, and she brought me this, should I say, and she was like, you can use this for your book if you want. And I was like, you are an absolute genius. I will have that for my book. It's beautiful. So that now just helps to keep it closed. I didn't mind it sitting open like this, but if I can add some more glitter to my planner, I absolutely will do. So I was really grateful for that. So I'm not going to flip you through my January pages. That is a whole different video on its own, but you'll get some sneak peeks because I will need to look back and just see which bits I put where. I think I'm going to drop the gratitude tracker for this month because, as you can see, I've just fallen off a little bit. I think we're on the 29th today, filming this on a Friday, the 29th, and I've just found it hard to find things to write in here. And that's not to say that I'm not happy and I don't have things that I'm grateful for, but I just found it hard to find something to put down. So I thought I'm just going to skip that. I'm just going to drop it, but all the rest of the pages worked for me. Yeah, so we're going to set it up the same, but we are going to drop the gratitude tracker. This is how the week is turning out so far. We are on the Friday. I have not planned since Thursday. I don't know why. Every time I start to film a video, the dog starts going crackers and like scratching on his blanket and looking at me while he's doing it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to make some noise while you're doing a video. Honestly. I want to leave this page free because I haven't yet put the homeschooling pages down. I do want to put them in. The week is nearly finished, but I've got all the other 3 weeks in. I do want to have the complete homeschooling timetables in, just for memories really. So I am going to move on to this next space. So the first page that we need to put, can you hear that scratching? I'm going to drop kick that dog in a minute, I swear. Dexter! Dexter! Can you just not? Thank you. He's looking at me like, what? Right, so we're going to start with the, if you can't hear that and I just sound like a wally, but honestly, it's doing my head in. So yeah, I'm going to start with the February version of this page. So now, you might think I'm a little bit soppy, but you've just seen the vellum that I am using, which is from RachelBeautyPlans, which is beautiful. And you have also seen the Hello February. But the picture that I hid from you guys at the beginning is a picture that I'm going to put on here as well. It's a picture of me and Chris because it is the month of love and I do love him. It's an older picture though. So this was taken about 4 years ago. It's a bit grainy. It's not the best quality, but I don't care. It's one of my favourite pictures. I have a funny story about it. It's not actually about when it was taken. So I quite like this picture. I did have it better quality on my old camera. But over the years it's ended up disappearing. I think that I have just picked it back up off Facebook at some point and screenshotted it on my phone, and so that's why it's ended up grainy. But originally it was an alright picture, and I decided one Valentine's Day to get it on a canvas for us, and we were going to put it up somewhere. So I put it on a canvas, or I bought one of those canvases from eBay. You know, you can get one of those ones where you send the picture and they put it on and they print it. So I picked the size. I didn't want to have it too big because obviously there's only really like out at the top of our bodies on, a little bit of neck. And when it came, it was hysterical. It was absolutely hysterical. So the guy who done the picture, I can only presume that he wanted to have a giggle with me, or at my expense anyway. And he had, for some reason, cropped the picture right down to the top of our heads and to the bottom of Chris's chin. And so I just had this giant canvas of our big heads. It was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And so I did give it him. I still gave it him, really straight face, and I didn't say anything. And he was like, thanks. He was like, where are we going to put this? I was like, I think we can put it above the bed. I think we can put it above the bed. And he was going along with it for ages until I eventually just cracked up. And I was like, dude, you're not seriously saying that that's an okay picture and you're going to put it up? And he was like, oh my God, no. Thank goodness it was just a joke. So yeah, we do still have the picture behind our bed, and we keep forgetting about it. And then every time like we move the bed or we go to get something from underneath the bed and stick it and see it sticking out, we have a giggle about it. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny story, that one, but I do like it. Right, so we've got those down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut some of this vellum and use this for decoration. First I'm going to get some washi. I know I've got some heart washi from Simply Gilded, so we can use some of that. So I've got this, and I've also got this rose gold as well. I think I might use a bit of this on here and then just use a bit of that on there, and then I'm going to use some of that vellum, and I've also got my little February month to stick on there. I'm sorry, I'm going to say January 100 times until I actually click that this is for February. I will eventually get it right, I think. But yeah, how are you guys? How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing really well. I'm not too bad. We went for a nice walk with the dogs today again. It rained a little bit, but it's not been too bad. Not a bad day at all. Oh, and I did something as well. So in yesterday's video, I said that I was going to be buying one of the Harriet Wright Designs 7x9 planners. Well, about half an hour ago, the B6 planners dropped, and I've somehow bought one. I have bought the Harriet Wright Designs B6 planner in the Once Upon a Time design, which is the one that's got the Disney princesses on the top, which is the one that I wanted in the 7x9. Can anybody tell me why I've bought that? My thinking was, oh, that's cute. My thinking is that when I memory plan, I was originally memory planning in my personal wide, and then I moved to memory planning in my personal. So I figured, obviously B6 is this size. Now it's going to be the same layout as this. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday sharing a half of a page. But I think I can live with it. This doesn't bother me. So there'll be no full boxes on Saturday and Sunday, obviously. And it will just be a little bit of washi at the bottom, not a big bit. But I think that I can make it work for me because I have worked in that size before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it. Wait till it arrives. I'm going to see how I feel about it and then make a decision from there. I can always sell it in the D/ group, so I'm not too fussed about that. I guess it was a bit of FOMO, really. I didn't want to miss out like I did the 7x9s. I'll still pick a 7x9 up, I think, unless the B6 gets here and I'm like, oh my God, I love this size. This is amazing. I think that I will still pick the 7x9 up. But yeah, that happened. It was like in a flash as well. I saw them release and then my brain was like, don't miss out on these, don't miss out on these. And so I was like, okay, and just ordered one, and I was like, what? Well, don't know what I did that for, but yeah, it might come. It's a very similar to size to what I've been used to planning in previously, so I might It might come and I might love it. So yeah, we're going to see. We're going to give it a go. So I need to put my February month up there. So I'm going to do that. But am I going to put some vellum up at the top, or am I not going to do that? How did I set this up? I've gone off now. That's the wrong page. So I just put washi at the top and a January, but I did put a bit down there. And I feel like if I just put it over here, it might look a bit weird. I think what I'll do is I'll just chop a piece, see what happens. What else can we do? Let's just chop a piece and see what happens. So this vellum is from Josephine Bone Designs. Like I said, you can get it in vellum and you can get it in acetate, and it's £2 a sheet, which I think is absolutely amazing. What a bargain. So that's what we are going to do. Right, so let me chop it in half first, and then I'll get my scissors and we'll just make some kind of an abstract shape with it and just lay it down. I think we'll just see what happens. I want to put a piece up here somewhere and then maybe put that on top of it. Do you think that's cute? And then put a January. Put a January, or do I want to put it like that? I think maybe like that. So let's cut it a bit kooky. Let's cut it at a bit of a kooky angle and just see what happens. And then cut the other bit as well, cut the other side. I think that could be quite cute. I'm just thinking though, mind you, does it matter? The hearts are all over the place. I was thinking that I'd cut it the wrong way, but the hearts are all over the place, aren't they? I don't want to take too much time with this, so I'm going to commit and just do it. I think it's going to look cute. Oh, I got some new tape as well, so I did nothing but whinge about the other tape dispenser that I got. I got 2 new ones. These are from Scrapbook Adhesives. It's the Easy Runner, and it's got like, if I can do a bit on my hand. No, of course you can't do any on your hand, Rach. You don't stick your hand. You won't be able to see, but it's like really thin, like strips of glue. I can get one off. Oh, there we go. It's like really, really thin adhesive strips, and they're what make up like the line when you run it across. And I'm finding that it's much easier to use. I can be a little bit more precise with it, and I actually quite like it. So I got these in a pack of 2. Oh, look what that's done now, because I tried to get that off with my hand. I'm an idiot. That was my fault though. That was what I did before. But yeah, I'm liking this one better. I think it was about 2 for £8. So yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. And then we'll just put the monthly. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the middle. My paper trimmer's blade needs sharpening, and it's cutting a bit fuzzy. You've got like fuzzy edges. That's a bit better. Yeah, and then I can stick a February over the top of that. Oh my God, stop saying January. So yeah, and then I got dispatch yesterday that my prize for you guys is on its way as well. So hopefully, I hope maybe that might come today. Tomorrow, sorry. So hopefully I might be able to have a giveaway up for you guys soon, which would be nice. Is that straight? It's close enough. And then I just need a January. I just realised when I looked at the viewfinder of my phone that my big old face is just there. Sorry. Sorry. I'll turn the page in a minute and you won't have to look at us anymore. Just find my tweezers, and then we'll find a January and pop that. The reason why I've had to use a picture from so long ago, I said January again, is because I actually realised that I don't have any pictures of me and Chris together, really. Yeah, I just don't have any. I take loads of pictures of the kids and I take pictures of him. But I think it's like a classic thing in most families. Nobody takes any pictures of the mum. So there's not really many pictures of me. I've got pictures of me when I was like doing like faces of makeup when I was doing that, but no like normal pictures. Yeah, so that was a bit weird when I was looking. Right, okay, so down here, I think I'm going to make this into 2. You can't really see that February on the camera, but it sticks out a bit more in real life and it's quite nice. I quite like it. So I'm going to half this sheet again. And then we'll just see. Actually, I'm not going to half it. I'm going to just pull it so that that heart there is still, that one is still on the thing, and I'm going to use that. And I think I'm going to cut it at a funny angle again because I just kind of like doing that. And I'm going to cut the other side straight because why not? And then I think maybe just have this piece there. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It's going to be a weird Valentine's Day this year, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not big romantic people. Like, we don't spend a fortune on each other doing big, massive romantic gestures, but we would go out for a meal. Although, me and my friend were laughing about this the other day. Last year, on Valentine's Day, we went out together, me and my best friend, and I went out with Chris the night before, and she went out with her boyfriend the night after. And I said to her, why did we do that? Was there a reason why we did that? She was like, no, I think we would just rather spend Valentine's Day with each other. And I was like, probably. Probably. Poor Chris. I do love him. I love the bones of him. We've been together for 2016, so 15 years this year we'll have been together, just in case you're wondering, since his big face is there on the picture. 15 years, which is crazy. So yeah, I think I'm done with that page. We'll just do the tabs. And I think we are done. So I'm still using my Dreamer ones for the monthly, and I will continue with that for the whole year, just because I want them to look uniform. It doesn't particularly matter too much where I stick it, but I sort of am going to try about there. We'll do. Fold the tab over. The tabs are obviously the ones from Josephine Bow Designs, which I absolutely love. I'm just going to turn it the other way because I can't quite see where I'm pushing. There we go. So that is my February cover page, and I quite like how that's turned out. I think that's really cute. I might find something to put on there, like maybe a heart vinyl or something, or maybe I'll print out a quote, a love quote or something. But yeah, I like how that's turned out so far. So what we need to do now then is to move on to the monthly. I'm sorry, I wanted to put that tab away, that folder away, and I didn't have the room to put it anywhere. Yes, I'm going to move on to the monthly because that's what comes next. My monthly spread, that was last month's. So we're going to set it up the same way because again, I like how that is set up. But I do have some stickers from Lace and Whimsy that are like sort of a bit romantic, so we'll go with those. So yeah, I've already remembered to trim everything down today, which is nice. Usually I forget and have to trim everything on the paper trimmer on the video, and it takes even longer. But I was on the ball today and remembered to trim everything in advance. So yeah. So Valentine's Day, yeah, like I was saying, I think it's just going to be a takeaway at home, isn't it? It's going to be a takeaway at home, which is going to be like any other normal day, to be honest. So I don't think I have anything on my February calendar to move over. I did have a doctor's appointment last week, if you remember me telling you about. And what a performance that was. So before I tell you about this, I'm not moaning at the actual staff that are working in these places. I know that they're only doing what they've been told, and I know that they're doing the best, and I know that they're working hard. So I'm absolutely not slating any staff that work in the NHS or in the doctors or anything, but it was just an absolute performance. So I went for a pill check. I literally just went to have my blood pressure done and pick up my pill. And so I had to take Paige with me because Chris was working. And I know that you can have someone come and look after your child for childcare, but I didn't feel like it was a good enough reason to get my mum to come and have a look at it. And my mum hasn't been in contact with the kids, or has Chris's family, anybody, been in contact with the kids since Christmas actually now. And before that it was like since October, when the lockdown started again in October. So I didn't feel like it was a good enough reason. She could walk to the doctors with me, and the doctor said it was okay to bring her. And so yeah, I decided that she would come. It was raining on that day, but it's not too far of a walk, maybe 15 minutes. So we got there, and I didn't know how long it was going to take her to walk. You know what it's like when you've got kids. Sometimes they walk at the speed of lightning, and other times it's like they need a rocket up the bum. And she's so preoccupied looking at everything on the floor that she needs to pick up, or dogs that we've come across. So yeah, we were 5 minutes early, which I didn't think was too bad actually, and I wasn't bothered about having to wait 5 minutes. So in my doctor's, there's a hallway, and it leads to the chemist. There's actually a chemist in my doctor's, and then the hallway carries on, and then you go into the waiting room. So the waiting room door was shut, as in locked shut, and there was an intercom system. So I got on the intercom and said my name and why I was there. And she said to me, oh, you're a little bit early. And I was like, yeah, it's all right, it's fine, I don't mind waiting. And she's like, right, okay. So bearing in mind it's absolutely peeing it down, she's like, if you don't mind, if you go back outside, go down the side of the building, go past the bins. I'm like, what? And she's like, you can wait out there. Sorry, what now? And she made us go down the side of the building, past the bins, and we had to go and stand in the car park at the back. There was nowhere that was shaded from the wind or the rain. And she said, someone will let you in the fire exit. And then I very quickly realised that they just weren't letting people in the doctor's waiting room. But why? I don't understand. So before this, in the original lockdown in March, I went to the doctor's, and I went in the waiting room. They had one chair on its own, sat by itself, and you could sit on that. You were the only person that had an appointment, so you weren't going to come into contact with anybody else. And it worked perfectly. And I thought, how have you gone from that to making people stand in the rain outside and letting people in the fire exit when I've already been through the front door to get to the intercom? I was like, is it me? Am I not understanding? Is this perfectly okay and I just don't get it? So yeah, that was that. So the appointment was obviously 10 minutes running behind because it's the doctors, and doctors are always running behind. So me and Paige had to stand outside in the rain for probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. And then the nurse came to the fire exit and let us in the fire exit. Like we were celebrities being let in the back door. Paige was fine. She had her wellies on, she had her wet weather clothes on, and she'd loved splashing in the puddles all the way, so she wasn't bothered. And I know it's not the end of the world to stand outside and get wet, but I just could not understand the logic behind that at all. It must have just passed me by. So yeah, that was my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. It was just a bit crazy. Oh well, no, and that's not the end of it. That's not the end of it. So I got in, I had my pill check, everything was fine. And as I'm sat there, she said to me, right, okay, so your prescription will be ready tomorrow. And I was like, wait, what do you mean my prescription will be ready tomorrow? I'm here now. And the reason why I was there as well was because I've lost a packet of my pill. I don't even know what I've done with it. And I had one day left, which was the day that I was there, the Tuesday when I rang on the, whenever it was when I rang, I only had 2 days left. So I was like, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I've walked here. It takes us 15 minutes to walk here in the rain with my toddler. I was like, I don't understand. I've never been here and had to wait until the next day for my prescription. I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry, but I'm not coming back tomorrow. And she's like, oh, just hang on a minute and I'll see if I can find a doctor to sign your prescription. And I just sat there thinking, what is going on? what is going on today? So yeah, I mean, credit to the nurse. She was lovely and she did get me my prescription. It wasn't her fault. It was obviously just what she was just doing, what she'd been told to do. I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back tomorrow. You're going to give me this prescription right now. Oh dear, the world's gone mad. The world has gone crazy. So, as I've been ranting about the doctors, you have seen me been putting some stickers down, and these are the ones from Lace and Whimsy that I was talking about. I like them. I really love them. I think they're really sort of whimsical and beautiful. And actually last month's were from Lace and Whimsy as well. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I've got anywhere that I can put this rainbow down. It's really cute. And I know Paigey loves rainbows, so I want to put it down so I can think of her. That's going to cover Monday. Where can I put you? It could have gone there, and maybe that could have gone over there. I'm going to see if this will peel up. I don't think it will. Oh, it did. It did. Right, so then that solves that problem, because we will move that over there. And then we can put this beautiful rainbow that will remind me of my Paigey right there. That's beautiful. I love how that's turned out. Now we'll just do a quick flip to my forward planner. The only thing I've got to remember is to cancel YouTube Premium, but I think I've already done it. I'm not going to write that on the calendar. And I don't think there's anything else that I need to put on there then. So I think then we can move on to the next page. I'm not going to have any room for anything else. Do you want to see if I can maybe stick that rose in somewhere? But I think it might be overkill. So I think I'll just leave it. I'm just going to leave that one. So let's move on to the next page then. And the next page is my mood tracker. So that's something else that I've been really enjoying doing in this planner, mood tracking. So I am going to stick with it. So the monthly that I've got here is literally the exact same one. I just printed it smaller and printed it out twice. So I've got one for my mood tracking and one for my YouTube. And it works really well for me. So we'll just put some, I'm losing my voice a little bit. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm losing my voice. If I talk too much. Losing my voice. Whoops. So I went today to, if we go for a walk with the dogs, I will ring my nan up and see if she needs anything bringing. And then we will go and drop it off on the doorstep. And I dropped her off some frozen peas. She needed frozen peas apparently. So I dropped those off, and I got to have a look through the window at Brian. Most of you will know that he wasn't well over Christmas. He was in hospital. And I just thought I'd tell you that because a few of you are so sweet and message me or ask me in the comments how he's doing, which I just think is really nice. And he's not doing too bad. He actually looked okay. He looked like the wild man of Borneo because he's not had a shave for eternity. But apart from that, he actually looked really well, which was lovely to see. It brought a tear to my eye, and he didn't know that we were coming. And he didn't know that we were coming to the window. So his face, when he saw Paige, his face absolutely lit up, and it actually made me feel really tearful. So it was super nice to see him excited like that. It made me laugh as well because then my nan came to the door with a little envelope and like popped it down, and then Paige picked it up. And when I looked inside of it, there was £1 for Paige and £1 for Jensen. From Brian, and I realised that when I had been looking through the window at him, I'd seen him rummaging around in his pocket, and that had been what he was doing. And it made me laugh because I said to Chris, he's not been anywhere for about 2 months and he's still carrying his change around with him in his pocket. It's just made me chuckle. I'm just going to leave February like that. I just think that looks cute. That looks really cute. This washi, if anybody's interested, is from Naya Papery. Not sure if you can buy it separately. I got it in a 3-pack. And then I think we need to do the key, don't we? So let's have a look what my key is. I don't remember it off the top of my head yet. But we will put it down now. So I'm just using the same date dots that I always use. Coloured dots, sorry, the ones from Busy Bee Stickers. these ones will do. So we have got red, blue, green, yellow. Although I don't suppose it matters what order I put them down in. Let me write key first. There we go. So what did I say? Red, blue, green, yellow, and I can remember that is happy, sad, calm. I think yellow is anxious. Anxious it is. And then we have got purple and orange. And that is stressed. Whoops. I thought I'd smudged it then, I was going to cry. Irritable and angry. I'm not particularly an angry person, so I don't have too many oranges. I'm definitely not an angry for no reason person. If I'm angry, it's because something has happened and made me angry. And then I think just to finish that off, we will just pop a bit of the washi across there as well. I haven't really been finding that I've been writing anything at the bottom. I left that space so that if anything was happening that was making me have a particular mood, or be in a particular mood, should I say, I could write that down there. But I haven't been noticing anything that's been making me feel particularly sad or angry, so I haven't had anything to write. I'm going to have a look in my deco and see if I've got anything maybe that I can put down there. Maybe I can put the heart down, actually. That's what I'll do. We'll get this sheet finished and I'll put this heart down at the bottom. Like that. And then next page is going to be my social media tracker, which is the same thing again. So we need the other small monthly, which is here, and I need my my tape. My dog has finally calmed down. Now he's scuffed up the blanket that's on the couch. He's led on it. It's in a big pile in the middle of the couch and he's led on the top of it. Looking very accomplished with himself. He did it because just before I started filming this video, I tidied that blanket out. I laid it out nice and straight and he's like, no, I don't want it like that. I want it like this. And I think that's why he was being all crazy and digging on it. So let's put this one down then. This one is going to be my social media tracker. So I just track, well, my YouTube video tracker, not even all my social media, just my YouTube tracker. This book is getting so chunky and I'm only at February. And what washi shall we put down at the bottom there? I think, oh, this one's a cute one. I'm going to use this bunny washi from Simply Gilded. This is from a really old sub box, so I couldn't tell you which one it is. But it's very cute. So we will put that down. I tell you what, I saw somebody say, and I'd never noticed it, but look how perfect February is. It's a complete box. It's like a complete month. How satisfying is that? It's very satisfying. Right, so do I have anything left on here that I can use? Let's use this goblet for a bit of deco there. And then all that's left to do again is my key. So we have got I've got so many sheets of these that are part finished. That's the one I was looking for. Right, so we have got I can find it, come on. Orange, blue, pink, green. I've not done too bad with filming my videos, I don't think, this month. I was expecting to do worse because it's really difficult, green, orange and purple. It's really difficult to film when the kids are off school because obviously I don't just want to sit filming and ignoring them, and obviously I have got schoolwork to do. So Jensen needs a laptop, so he needs the back table, because I don't want to shoo him off to his bedroom and make him do his work upstairs and sort of feel like he's not part of the family down here. Oh, I just dropped my scissors. So yeah, I don't get to film too much, which is why I'm filming at night right now. It's easier for me to film at night when everyone's gone to bed, because Chris gets a bit noisy as well when he's playing with the kids. Like, obviously he's not going to play with them in silence, so yeah, it's easier to film at night, and then I only have the noise of the dog being a doofus to deal with. But that's why you might have noticed that lately I've been uploading videos at late times at night, like 10:30, because when I film a video and I get it edited, I just want to get it up. I'm excited to put it up. So yeah, that's why that happens. I always think, no, I'll wait, I'll schedule it for 3 PM the next day, but I just can't. I'm excited to get them up for you, so I just put them up. Haul Planner Flip collab. And other. And then I'm not sure that I've got anything left really to put as deco down over here. I've got a rose which I'll put somewhere. Maybe I'll put that there. That will do. That will do. So after my YouTube tracker, what comes next? I think it's my sleep tracker. It's my sleep tracker. So let's get this down. I've just been sticking that post-it note to everything as I've been going along. Now I like doing my sleep tracker, but the page next to it I had been leaving so that I could write notes about my sleep, and I haven't written anything on either of the pages. So it's kind of a waste of the page, but I don't like to go on to something else straight on the next page. It would be weird to like have a sleep tracker on one side and then just something random on the other. So I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. Yeah, so if you've got any ideas what I could do, maybe let me know. I've got some stickers here that say, oh, Nap Queen would be a good one actually. I was going to say I've got some that say sleepover, and what I'd been doing was just cutting the sleep off and using the sleep. She says that and then can't find any of them, but I do have some. I know that I do. But I found this Nap Queen one, so I'm just going to use this one this time. Not exactly napping, it's proper sleep, but you get me. And then I think I might just do a little bit of washi, why not? It seems to be my signature decoration, just a little strip of washi. I like it, it's cute. My phone cut me off somewhere and I'm not entirely sure where, but we did finish. I don't think it was too long ago. I hope not. But I'm going to flip you the pages just in case it was, and you can see what I did. So I've got my February tracker with a big cringy picture of me and Chris on there. I have got my monthly. I've got my mood tracking monthly, my social media monthly, my YouTube monthly, and my nap page, and my sleep tracker, and my notes page there. So yeah, those are all the pages for February. So the next video you see will be me doing my weekly pages for next week, which is Monday the 1st of February. So straight into February we will go. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me over here. I hope that you've enjoyed how this video turned out and all of my pages. I know I'm really happy with them. And yeah, I guess I will see you next time. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.